Hey guys, wanted to do a quick review on Foo Fighters' new album, Sonic Highways. They started streaming it yesterday or the day before, and I figured I'd give kind of my first impressions on it. Not necessarily a review, because I mean, I feel like it deserves more listens to really give it much a review. So overall, I mean, I feel like it's a really, really well produced album. I feel like it's hard to beat Foo Fighters' rock and roll sound for these days. I mean, I feel like they're pretty much the industry standard when it comes to, you know, like a good rock and roll sound. That being said, I kind of wish there were more songs on the album. I mean, there's 8 songs. And I know that ties into a lot of things with it being, I'm pretty sure it's like their 8th studio album, and they did something with like each song in a different city or something. I don't really know the story too much since I haven't really been following it, but I personally like more songs, but I can't really complain because a lot of the songs are long, or longish. I mean, the last 2 songs are 6 and 7 minutes, and every other one is either 4 or 5 minutes. So I mean, it's really just nitpicking. Anyway, one thing I did notice about a lot of the songs is that they don't really have much of the same aggression as some people might be used to. Say like what's the song, like The Pretender? I don't really feel like there's a song like that angry or anything like that. I feel like for the most part it's more lighthearted. It's more just rock and roll. It's not really edgy as some of their stuff has been, but I mean, it's not necessarily a bad thing. I mean, who wants Foo Fighters to keep making the same record, or any band to keep making the same record over and over? So other than that, I feel like it's not really, I feel like it's missing just the song that is just really catchy. You know, like every album has at least one song that stands out from the rest, or is like an obvious single choice, or is just the, you know, the overall theme of the album, or, you know, something like that. Like let's see, One by One, they had All My Life, and they had Times Like These. And I'm not just saying that because they're singles, it's because like they really did stand out and they were really good songs. There was The Pretender from Echo, Silence, Patience, and Grace. There, in Color and Shape, there was Monkey Wrench, My Hero, Everlong, you know. And I feel like this album, as far as I can tell so far, doesn't really have that. I feel like all the songs themselves are good songs, and I feel like most people aren't really going to complain about them, but I feel like it's missing a sort of catchiness to some of them, or it's missing something. I don't exactly know what it is. And like I said, I feel like, I guess the best way to put it is, if any of these songs came on in like my shuffle or something, I don't necessarily think that I would just hit next and just skip over them. But I don't honestly believe that I'm gonna just be driving my car listening to whatever and just say, hey, you know what, I want to listen to this song from Sonic Highways. You know what I mean? Like all the time I'll be like, you know, I want to listen to Rope or Dear Rosemary from Wasting Light, or I want to listen to, I don't know, Overdrive from One by One. You know, I feel like Sonic Highways for me doesn't have that 1 or 2 tracks, or any tracks. So I mean, overall, I'd say it's, you know, it's a great sounding album. It's a great rock and roll album, but I feel like the songs themselves don't really do much for breaking the mold. And, you know, it doesn't feel like, I feel like none of these songs could even be like radio songs. Like I feel like, I don't know, I feel like if this album it has the 8 songs, I feel like it needed 2 or 3 more to fill it out, and those 2 or 3 more would be the ones that everyone would be singing and everyone would be wanting to hear at their shows. You know what I mean? So overall, I'm not really trying to say I don't like the album. I do like it. I just feel like it's missing something, and it could be a number of things. So I don't know. It's definitely worth checking out. I really do like it. It's definitely something that I feel like isn't going to be a flop for them or anything, but I feel like it was hard to match up to Wasting Light because that album was solid. So I don't know. Maybe I'm being a little overcritical. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think about the album. I know one guy already said he thought it was mostly all filler songs, and in a way I can kind of agree with him, but when I think of filler, I think of much more boring songs than these. And these songs are a lot more than filler, in my opinion. They're just not amazing, you know. So anyway, that's pretty much all I have to say, and thanks for watching. If you got any suggestions for other CD reviews, just let me know and we'll see what happens. So see you later.